What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Second Passport. Today I am checking in from nearby Puembo. It's kind of near Tumbaco, places we've looked at just on the outskirts of Quito, where I'm looking at a property that I got word of kind of on the grapevine, through the grapevine, that this property, it's a big property, 4 hectares, just on the outskirts of Tumbaco and Puembo, that's renting. The owner, it's not really for rent, but I just talked to the owner and he said he would rent it for $500 a month. Now, what I'm looking at now, it's a big property, as you're about to see, with a pool and a big soccer field and everything, and an older, like, century home, as you're looking at here. But what might interest me and what I was looking at it today for is for events, right? Events, weddings, different things of that sort. I have friends who are in the business who, and I've seen firsthand the success that they've had, where in these areas just outside of, in these suburbs outside of Quito, are where most Quito folk like to have their big events, birthday parties, weddings, and whatnot, right? It's just kind of a more, in kind of a more private setting. And this property has a lot of potential for that. Like, one of my friends who's in the biz said, he basically charges around $45 per person just for use of the property, right? So the people who come then have to put the tents themselves. They have to hire anyone else they need to hire, bring the food, the liquor. It's all on them. He just rents the use of the property. He puts a couple attendants there who may charge him around $25 a day, and that's it. And the people put the rest, and they have to clean up afterward. That's $3,000, right, in one day. Now, if he sells with one meal, he charges close to around $70 per person, which would be closer to then $5,000 of revenue for the day from this property. And my friends, they stay pretty booked all year round. Now, what's super special about this property is there's no other properties near it. It's totally unique, as you're about to see. But it's super close to civilization, just over the hill from the main center of Puembo. This is a look at the entrance to the Century Home. There's another look there. It's in this little valley surrounded by mountains. And it has a water mill. Not a windmill, but like a water mill. I don't know exactly what you call it. But water runs through it and it generates electricity. But it's not really used so much anymore, but it's still there. These are some of the green areas where you could obviously have tents put and throw a pretty nice party. There's a working pool, as well as jacuzzis in this building here, and sauna. There are a soccer field as well. It's a 4-hectare property, so it's pretty big. There's a beautiful river that runs right next to it. There's another look there at the property. You can see all around, it's just these beautiful vacant hills all around it. Yet you're very, very close, just maybe 5-10 minutes from Tumbaco. I mean, really close. That's a look at the little water mill as the water runs through and the turbine there. And there's another look at the building there. It does have 2 or 3 bedrooms and 2 or 3 baths. This is kind of the road down to it. And this is that century-old home that's on the property as well. To kind of give you a look around. There's some storage areas there and the windmill. And then there are like 3 bedrooms here, 3 or 4 bedroom that have been restored somewhat. Not a whole lot to look at here. And you can see there are 2 full baths and a half bath, and as well an unfinished bath. Here's a look at one of the finished bathrooms. So again, pretty interesting opportunity. I don't know, could someone live here? Sure, a caretaker, definitely.